Hello, dear students. We are going to talk about certain steps which we should follow for writing a good précis. So in order to write précis effectively, our reading skill is essential. The first thing we have to do is to read the passage carefully in order to understand what a passage is about and to get a general idea of its meaning. If possible, if necessary, we could read the passage twice or thrice in order to identify the main theme and to distinguish the essential ideas and concepts from the important ones. Masabera swan uluk tiwin document kami passage beka kan siarang chuta chuan passage na atum le a general idea deka thil tum azia tum kha kan man nge angai ta ne atul lo extra dewa azia te atang kan poimo lai takha kan lau chu angai ta ni om. Secondly, we have to identify the purpose of the précis. We have to form a clear idea about the subject dealt with by the author. We have to find out what is said about the subject and what purpose the writer wants to achieve or has kept in view in dealing with subject. Chuan patnina chuan kami aziak tuina kami subject a idea poimo takka kan identify kan hu chuangai a purpose komo hemi subject a hian eng tin nge author ina angai tan te a thil soi tum te ka kan ngai tu nge angai ta ne. Thirdly, we can underline the key ideas and concepts. We have to read the passage carefully and we have to list out all the main points, ideas, or aspects and supporting ideas. We have to make sure that no single point, measure, or minor eludes your attention. Le pathumna achuan idea le a concept mo apoi mo a main point zong poi mo ka kan list le ve kan share thla anga eng hinge poi mo hi chu main point ani hi hemi idea hi chu poi mo tlat ti kha kan list swak vek ton ani om. Then fourthly, we can start selecting the essential points. We can start a process of selection and elimination of ideas now. We select essential points, we jot down and reject the rest. We can prepare only the gist or the main purport of the passage that need to be present in the précis. So we strike off the items which we consider non-essential from our list. Balina atuan selection and elimination of ideas. Poimo idea poimo hakan select ang hi chu trulo hemi hi chu kan tel lo pon asoi tum hi a thel chuang lo kan ti te khami poimo lo zong ka we can strike off such items. Fifthly, we can start summarizing the theme of the passage. Based on the list of all the important points which we have made, we can start writing. We can start preparing for précis. Le kan list tuna kan soi zong atang kan précis ka ke manin kan prepare to mai don ne. Like while writing, we should avoid repetitions, we should avoid illustrations and examples. Hey, and till a repetition more was non-terterang the illustrations the kan peklo acha kami zong ka kan avoid angai tani. Then we can bring out unity and coherence. It's very important. Mzia a logical dewin asoi tum takka kami ka chelwa kan zia logical order mo omza nei dewin kan zia angai tani kan ngai dan te kan interpretation te khatyang vetel chiam kha angai lo. So we should arrange all important items of our list in a logical order. So they don't actually have to be in same order as they appear in the original passage, okay? In fact, we may at times even find it necessary to change the order in order to bring out the unity of thought process. Poimo ber chu kan ziak poimo tura kan ngai song ka kan list thavek to ta ne unity le coherence ati chuan omza nei du na soi tum kha step by step in kan zia thla ngai ma se in some cases original passage book kan thla ko la ngai thei ta ne original passage a in do da nang che khan kan zia thla kher lo mai thei ta ne ma se asoi tum tak ka omza nei duin kan zia thla ve kha ngai thong ta ne om. Then we can write down the preliminary draft on the basis of our summary of the theme. Precis, how we can start writing the precis based on that. And after that, the thing we have to do is we have to check the length of the precis. It should be, ideally, it should be 1/3 of the original document of the original passage. Kami passage tira min peka mun thuma chena mun khat ka atlang point precis right length or azia dan to khani tani on that is the suitable length, and after that we can review and edit the precis. Chumza chuan kan review anga kan edit leang chuan thil diklote we can compare our draft with the original document to check any irrelevancy. It should not be too long or short. So we cannot include our own ideas or comments in the precis. Omang lo lutuk soi tu matangkan kan peng em tikha kan en lehang kami precis original idea tangkan mo. Tui lutuk tur ni lowa, at the same time it should not be too short. Tui lutuk chuan soi tum ka kan mai thei tani. Poi mo lutuk chu kan ngai dan te, kan comment te, khateng shim ka precis writing a chuan kan tel athiang lo verbal ve factor ani lo asoi tum ka zia thlapop ila ani mai tui fel takin. Then after that, we have to write down the title of the precis. So, the title that we pick for our precis should indicate the main theme of the passage. It must be a word or a phrase or a sentence. So we have to think about a suitable title for from the main subject of the passage. Usually a hint for title can be found in what we call the key or the topic sentence of the passage. The topic sentence may be found either at the beginning or at the end of the given passage. So, title kan siya ngay ta tupek atupui ka precis kan siya ta, for example education lampang lo siya ta ila kata kan enge title omang to suitable to ka kan zon sak hangay ta ni kami kan thil siya chungchang ka enula kami atang kan eng lampang e kan siya title ni chuan maybe one sentence, it could be phrase chen kat katiang ka atok mai don ta ni. After that we can prepare for the final draft. We have to read again and revise it. And for the final revision, we should avoid redundancy, ambiguity, verbosity, repetition, illustrations, idiomatic usage, and literary frills. Say verbosity lutuk dia trong kam vatsi tuar te mo chor puilio vazia chiam te khatyang kha angai lo thil vazia non sek te ani lo pon ke mani na idiomatic usage te ti tani hei trong upa deu lek te khatyang te ka man kher angai lo trong tluang tlampa ngai deu in zia gila ti chuan after that we can have our final draft of our precis ti khan kami zong song ka kan kim pek to chuan kan precis chu tok to kim to ani mai so that is how so those are the steps which we have to follow to write a good precis.